Welcome to ITIL for Practitioner Relationship Management Certification e-learning from One World Training. Thank you for choosing us for your learning and development needs. We begin by acknowledging PeopleCert and AXELOS as we have used their guidance and logo in this course. About One World Training, we are a global training and consulting company having offices in the USA, UK, the Netherlands, India, Malaysia, United Arab Emirates, South Africa, and many other countries globally. We provide training in information technology, business management, project management, ISO standards, GDPR, and many other subjects for individuals and organizations. One World Training delivers courses in 5 different ways. Number 1, they are public classrooms face-to-face. 2, online or virtual from your home or work. 3, e-learning, which is self-paced. 4, a mix of e-learning along with support when you need it from us, from an instructor, or at the user's location on-site for both private and government organizations. We are an authorized training center and endorsed by leading global professional bodies. And some of them are not only PeopleCert, but also PMI in the US, then we have EXIN in Europe, and others. And you can see here through these logos at the bottom of this slide, we not only deliver ITIL trainings, which are IT service management certifications, but also Prince2 projects in controlled environments, Prince2 Agile, the Agile version of Prince2. We also have Agile Shift, the Agile Transformation certification, MSP, Managing Successful Programs, MOR, Management of Risk, MOP, Management of Portfolios, MOV, Management of Value, P3O, Project Program and Portfolio Office. And we also have the Service Desk Institute certifications through PeopleCert, Service Desk Analyst, and Service Desk Manager. And continuing with the PeopleCert certifications, we still have others such as DevOps, Scrum, DevSkills, Lean IT, Lean Six Sigma. Then we also have the PMI certifications such as the CAPM, PMP, ACP, and others. And we have the EXIN certifications as well. About the exam, it's a 30-minute exam. And if you're writing the exam in a language which is different from your spoken language, the system would detect that from your profile and automatically would be assigned 25% additional time, which means 38 minutes in total. There are 20 multiple choice questions in this exam. Each question is worth 1 mark. You need to obtain 13 or more to pass the exam. And there are 3 types of questions, the standard, negative, and the list question. Most of the questions would be the standard multiple choice, where you select one of the 4 options given. And negative ones they do not carry negative marking, but the question could have a negative connotation, such as which of the below is incorrect or which of the below is not belonging to a certain concept. The list questions are wherein you need to select 2 choices, and the combination of the 2 will give you the correct answer. There is no negative marking, and it's a closed book exam. It is online, invigilated by PeopleCert. The exam is at Bloom's level 2 and 3. Level 1 of Bloom's learning and testing is remembering, memory recall. But in the exam, we will have starting from Bloom 2 only, which are understanding type of questions, then Bloom 3 level, which is application questions. There are no questions at level 4, which is analysis questions, or at level 5, evaluation, or level 6, creation of something new. So we have only level 2 and level 3 type of questions in the exam. This is the overall ITIL certification scheme. And herein we can see it all begins from the ITIL Foundation and goes up to ITIL Master. In between, we see the Practice Manager, Managing Professional, and Strategic Leader. And note that there is no separate exam for ITIL Practice Manager, nor for Managing Professional, nor for Strategic Leader, or even for ITIL Master. Those are obtained automatically when you complete a certain set of certifications. ITIL Foundation is mandatory to move to Master. There are a couple of certifications at the extreme left, which are ITIL extension modules, such as ITIL Specialist Acquiring and Managing Cloud Services and ITIL Specialist Sustainability in Digital and IT. This can be done independently, even if ITIL Foundation is not obtained. And let's now look at the 3 different pillars that you see here, the Practice Manager and managing professional and strategic leader. So in order to obtain the practice manager, you will have to do the ITIL foundation, then do the create, deliver, and support. And then below the practice manager, there are several certifications. So you could do the monitor, support, and fulfill bundle exam, which is a single exam, which includes the 5 practices, namely service desk, incident management, problem management, service request management, and monitoring and event management. So you need to do the ITIL foundation, create, deliver, and support, and a bundle like this, monitor, support, and fulfill. You can even choose another bundle, such as plan, implement, and control, which includes change enablement, release management, service configuration management, deployment management, and IT asset management. Or the third bundle, which is collaborate, assure, and improve, which includes the 5 topics: continual improvement, service level management, relationship management, information security management, and supplier management. Now, instead of choosing these bundles, you also have the option of picking any 5 certificates apart from the ITIL Foundation and Create, Deliver, and Support, which are mandatory. So, for example, I could pick up the service desk, from which is again a separate training and certification available. And I could do release management, and I choose IT asset management, and then I choose service level management. So that makes it 4, and I need to pick a 5th one. And for the 5th one, I can even choose one of these 2 at the left, the business relationship management and or the IT asset management. So I decided to choose the business relationship management. That makes it 5 here. So those 5 plus the create, deliver, and support and the ITIL foundation will automatically fetch me the practice manager. Then the ITIL managing professional, that certificate is automatically obtained when a candidate completes the foundation, create, deliver, and support, drive stakeholder value, high velocity IT, and direct, plan, and improve. And that would automatically fetch the managing professional or the MP certificate. To obtain the strategic leader at the extreme right, one has to do the foundation, of course, and then digital and IT strategy, and then direct, plan, and improve. And once all the 3 streams are done, namely the practice manager, managing professional, and strategic leader, then one would automatically obtain the ITIL master certificate. Please note that all these certificates expire within 3 years. So a best way to renew your existing any ITIL certification is to write any other ITIL exam within that 3-year period and succeed in that, by which all your other about to expire ITIL certificates will be extended by another 3 years. So that's the best way to extend your certificates without having to write the other exam again. Another way to extend is through a membership known as AXELOS. You need to have that for 3 years in succession. It's an annual membership, and every year you need to demonstrate evidence of 20 hours of contribution to service management in IT. And so there's a system through which you can log in your contribution, those hours, and every hour is counted as a CPD, continuing professional development units, which are similar to the PDUs that you might have heard, professional development units, which is more popular in the PMI world. Moving on, the learning outcomes for this training is, first of all, to understand the key concepts of the practice, which is the longest, one of the 2 longest lessons in this course. Then we have number 2, understand and apply the key processes as well as the value streams of the practice. This is also a long lesson because together topics 1 and 2 are worth 10 of the 20 marks in the exam. And that's because topic 1 is worth 5 marks, 5 questions. That is, topic 2 is again 5 questions of 5 marks. So these are significant content. Then we have the remaining content from 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Those combined take up the remaining 10 questions in the exam. And each of these topics would maybe take up 1, 2, or 3 questions in the exam. So number 3 is to go to the people and organization dimension. Therefore, the roles will be understood, competencies will be understood. Number 4, the information and technology dimension, how it is relevant to this practice. Number 5, the roles of partners and suppliers in this practice. Number 6, moving out of the dimensions, it's about the ITIL capability maturity model and how that connects with this practice or relates to this practice. And number 7 are some recommendations for the success of the practice. So once again, we have the sections listed here because subsequent to this introductory recording, there are 7 other recordings which will take you through the actual learning in this course, beginning with the number one, key concepts of relationship management. And followed by number two, the value streams and processes, in which we will be covering the applicable processes for this practice, and also how this practice contributes to various value streams in an organization. Number three is wherein we will take a look at some of the specialist roles in this practice, and such as the relationship manager and the relationship agent. And then we'll also look at how this practice can be positioned as a team structure within your organization. And then number four is information technology, wherein we will cover some automation tools like workflow tools. And we will also look at certain recommendations for automation. Number five is to first of all understand how partners and suppliers can contribute to this practice, for example, by performing certain activities of this practice. Of course, the entire practice cannot be outsourced to a third party, meaning the accountability cannot be outsourced, but a lot of activities can definitely be outsourced to other third parties. Number six, as I mentioned earlier, there are different levels of maturity in ITIL. For the practices, there are 5 levels, and we are going to understand what each of those levels imply, and also what does each level mean for this practice. Then lastly, the recommendations for practice success, there are a few of them to understand.